today's matchup, I'm going to be taking the side of the Thanator.
And I will be taking the side of Rexy. I'm taking the side of Rexy, even though I'll be using some T-Rexes from the Jurassic Park universe that aren't necessarily the exact... Rexy's this T-Rex here, the main one that's in Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, and Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. That's the main one I'm talking about here. Rexy stands at 4 meters, 13 feet tall.
The Thanator stands at 2.5 meters, which is 8 feet, and is 18 feet in length.
Rexy is just one of the most well-known dinosaurs. When you talk about dinosaurs, I would say everyone knows what a T-Rex is. It's a huge carnivore with small arms but a huge mouth, has powerful legs and tail, and you're able to see this shown in Jurassic Park. Really, all Jurassic Park movies you see a T-Rex. Rexy is a very formidable force, and it's the most well-known dinosaur. It shows his, her brute strength in a lot of the movies.
So the Thanator is just a beast. It wanders through the forest of Pandora. It's basically just a kind of panther-type creature that has the similar growl to the T-Rex, which is very weird. It's literally, you can hear his growl, and it sounds kind of like a T-Rex. You can hear it. And it's just so deadly, and is just a creature that is definitely going to challenge the T-Rex, and in my opinion, could easily take him out.
The homeland for Rexy is mainly on Isla Nublar, and most recently is now on the United States of America soil. Really his main terrain is like the forest or jungles of the island that he was on, and then obviously Isla Sorna are the second and third one. The coin that Rexy has is, you see her break out of the cage, and that one, she isn't really fighting anything, but she is showing her strength, flipping over a car, attacking the car, chasing down the car. And then at the end of this one, you see Rexy kill off 2 velociraptors, completely dominate them, even though she takes a hit in the side of the neck, but then she's able to catch it and throw it into a skeleton. For Jurassic World, you don't see Rexy that much till the end, and you see Rexy take on Indominus Rex, and for the most part, the first few minutes of that, or few seconds of that fight, Rexy's kicking Indominus's butt for a little bit. But then it's kind of neutralized by the long arms of the Indominus. In the most recent film, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Rexy completely dominates the Carnotaurus in not just one scene, but 2 scenes, and pins it down, growls with a volcano blowing up behind her. And there's just some boss shots of Rexy. She's a powerful beast. She's taken down a Carnotaurus, Velociraptors, and was almost taking down the Indominus Rex.
Yeah, so the Thanator doesn't have much screen time, obviously, but when you see the Thanator, it's attempting to hunt certain creatures in Pandora, and it's chasing down Jake Sully. It's extremely fast, and it's able to pick up Jake Sully first with a backpack, and then he escapes, and Jake barely escapes the Thanator in that scene. Then the Thanator fought with the help of, obviously, Natiri, fighting the giant robot that the main bad guy was in, and he was able to destroy one of the guns on him and really fight with him. And obviously he died from this robot, but to be honest, the robot would have killed Rexy, in my opinion, and he's just too much of a boss to be stopped. But another thing, the Thanator, its Navi name is Drymouth, Bringer of Fear. His Navi name stands for Bringer of Fear, because when people see or hear this creature, it strikes fear into its victims. The Thanator has extreme agility, is able to leap way in the air, is way too deadly, and the Thanator is the kind of creature that does not stand off with another creature that's bigger than him, but will sneak around and doesn't stand off with them and tries to sneak up on him and attack him from behind.
Which is because they can't take on a T-Rex face to face. It has to be a lethal surprise attack. If there was ever a face-off, there's just no chance. Rexy has the size advantage. Her bite force would just literally decapitate whatever it puts its jaws on, besides the Spinosaurus like you saw in Jurassic Park 3, but that also had the size advantage on Rexy. And that was also a juvenile T-Rex as well, the baby T-Rex from the Lost World Jurassic Park. T-Rex has also taken down a few people. The lawyer in Jurassic Park, like this scene. No. The bite force alone is just so powerful. The legs, the tail that she's able to use, you don't see that utilized too much, but her brute size and strength is just enough to overpower anything. And if she can take down a Carnotaurus that easy, all she would do is just step on it, and honestly that might break the skull of the Thanator. But I mean, it's not even close. I mean, the T-Rex is just too powerful. I can't see the Thanator taking down something that big.
Just in case you were iffy about if the Thanator really stood a chance, a quote from the original script by James Cameron. He said, because this is one of his favorite characters in that movie, one of his favorite creatures he created, said that the Thanator could easily defeat the T-Rex and could eat the alien queen for breakfast. Which, if you know the alien queen, is an absolute boss.
That is beyond ludicrous, and the director should be embarrassed for even saying that.
Okay, but the director said that he did the original script. He said that he could eat the alien queen for breakfast, which, if you know the alien queen, is already a boss and a deadly thing that Ripley has to fight with a giant machine, and that's just for breakfast. But then the main meal will be the T-Rex, and he even quotes that he will easily kill the T-Rex, and he'll just sneak up on the T-Rex. And since that is one thing, the agility is a big factor, because yeah, the Thanator is a lot smaller, but with how quick the Thanator is, he will easily sneak around the slow T-Rex, get behind him, bite into the back of his neck, and he's just done at that point. Because like you saw, the Velociraptor was able to get on the side of him, except this time when the Thanator does that, he will take a bite and take him out. Another thing, the Thanator can detect prey for up to 13 kilometers away. So Rexy will just get done taking a dump, and the Thanator will look up and be like, I got this, and he'll run off. Rexy will
How about the Lost World Jurassic Park when the T-Rex destroys a flipping bus, knocks it up the side?
I mean, that shows a lot of strength, but that strength will be proven useless with how quick and agile and deadly
all I'm saying is
the Thanator is.
If the Thanator goes for the neck and misses or doesn't do a lethal bite because of her skin being too tough, she's effed. This is what happened when the Velociraptor went for her neck. Let's show that really quick. It goes on the neck. She bites the Velociraptor, throws him into the thing, and it is done.
Yeah, but you saw how quickly some adversity from the Indominus had Rexy useless. It needed help from Blue, and that is where Thanator will go and be relentless and take her out, and there will be no mercy.
There's no correlation, because Indominus Rex had longer arms, was just the same, was probably bigger than Rexy, had the size advantage, the arms, and she was also a genetically modified being.
Yeah, and obviously the Thanator lost to the robot at the end of the movie, but when you think about it, Rexy has had a long list, not just Rexy, T-Rex have had a pretty long list of losing, if you think about it. Because, think about it. The Spinosaurus took down a T-Rex. The Spinosaurus took down one T-Rex. Then the Indominus took down another, an injured Indominus that had already been through the whole movie.
And here's my argument. The Spinosaurus took out a juvenile, an up-and-coming T-Rex that did not know what it meant to be an adult yet. And then Rexy, he was very powerful. That was her in her older stage. She's beaten and battered around, and she's older. She's an older, more experienced T-Rex, but not as agile as an adult in their prime T-Rex.
Both of our creatures should be at their prime when they fight.
So both times the T-Rex was taken down by the Spinosaurus and the Indominus Rex. But let's make sure we understand that the Indominus Rex didn't kill the T-Rex.
He was about to, though.
Both times were not the T-Rex in her prime. So Rexy would win this fight 100%. I would say that there would be some difficulty maybe trying to get her jaws on the Thanator, because she'll be moving around quicker. The Thanator will be quicker. And also, the T-Rex has a couple disadvantages with her arms being very small, and also her sight not being able to see if something doesn't move. But the Thanator's not going to be able to attack her standing still. So I would say that if Rexy gets her jaws on the Thanator anywhere, especially the head or the neck, it's game over, fight over. T-Rex has a meal, and she's going back into the woods for the night.
So the Thanator easily wins this fight because, like I said, it can detect prey up to 13 kilometers away. So the Thanator would take a drink, look up, know exactly where the Rexy is, And in her environment, it's game over. He or her, I don't know what the F.
Kilometers? Is that like
from
here to there?
Kilometers is a long
is that miles?
way. So the Thanator will sense Rexy 13 kilometers away, and that just means in Thanator's environment, Rexy's done.
13 centimeters away.
The sharp claws, the 6 legs, so low to the ground, so agile, be able to jump off a tree, go right behind Rexy because Rexy's slow, take a bite out of the back of the neck. Rexy's done, and Thanator, it's just too deadly. And with the legs, all the legs being really stable into the ground, and the director said that the Thanator would take down the T-Rex and eat the alien queen for breakfast, and even the name of the Thanator is Bringer of Fear, and Rexy will only be fearing Thanator until he kills her.
I will admit that the Thanator will probably has better eyesight, especially in the dark, but if the T-Rex gets a running start, this would be the Thanator seeing this would be the Thanator seeing the Rexy running at it right here.
Hang on, this is gonna be bad.
So thanks for watching, and I'm gonna be posting a poll, at least for all the videos that we argue back and forth about who would win. I'm gonna be posting a poll on who you think would win, and based on what you guys vote, that's who's gonna be the winner. So make sure you check out that poll coming out soon after this video comes out, and vote who wins.
And also let your thoughts be known down in the comments to see what your points are. What are some of the points that we forgot to say, or what were some of the points that we said that you thought were stupid and that weren't good points. So
and which one we should do next.
Yeah, what matchup we should do next. So thanks for watching, and we will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.